One thing I think you'll see from this guard deal, you're going to see one of the best guard. Oh, there you go, Jack Clark. And the slam for Jack Clark.
Open the transfer from college at Charleston. Jack Clark, another transfer. And the friendly bounce in Raleigh. Austin Peay shooting just 40%, searching for offense in the second half. Sean Robinson stripped by Smith. Terquavion lays it ahead. Beautiful play. The Wolfpack shooting 65%. A dunk helps the party.
Well, I'll tell you, he's a pure point guard. He is fun to watch, under control, finds the open man for the slam with the scholarship.
Powell first through the floor. Burns turns it over, working hard to get it back, and he does.
Oh, beautiful.
With the flush. Spin move. Burns.
Oh.
What a find and a finish.
Wow.
Coming into this game, he was concerned about his team's ability to get into its offense, and this is what we see right here. They have turned it over quite a bit tonight.
Actually listed 7-1. Shot is missed in the corner this time. Jones can't hit it. Quickly the other way in transition. That's a bang. Jack Clark. First two for NC State.
You see a lot of times NC State wants to get out and run. Instead of they're trying to get up and get going. Close one at 8-6.
Here in Raleigh for Kevin Keats. Last season was a dud. Mahorcic with the left hand inside.
Look at the big man go to work.
Just a little off balance there, but Jack Clark with a nice steal.
Right back to Burns. Good pass. Knocked down. And typically guarding the inbounder helps with that, but NC State gave him space to find Watts. Clark with a nifty pass. And Morcell makes the count. 5 of their last 7 from the field, heating up at the right time. Halloran is denied.
Finds a little room, but wasn't able to finish. Good recovery.
Halloran's the version of J.J. Barea.
NC State going to have a reunion, 40th year reunion. Clark a deep three. He hits that. Boy, NC State not shy.
Game or two prior to January. It used to be it didn't really crank up until later on.
Right.
But with so many teams in the conference.
Casey Morcell hits the three and he'll go to the line. Has stretched out what was a 15-point halftime lead now to 30, and another live ball turnover. That is a microcosm of what we've seen really in this second half, Chris.
Get him out, use him, try to get him in some foul trouble as well. And Clark comes right back. All right, let's go. Poplar getting to his right hand, and then down the other end, Jack Clark wide open for the...
Yeah, they started out with a 10-0 run early, then an 11-0 run to get up by 15, and since then firmly closed out with an 11-0 run.
Clark for 3. That's Jack Clark, transfer out of LaSalle.
Anybody can play if you take care of the basketball.
And they have not been able to do that. Jack Clark to a wide open Smith.
Of his father, and credit to Stacy. That's admirable to
Joyner.
watch guys like that.
He swings to the Clark, who takes it in, and Jack Clark scores it.
There's no quitting this Furman team. They're going to continue to play.
Slauson goes to work and couldn't get the little runner there. Clark the other way. Finishes in a foul. Freshman record, 96 threes. An NC State freshman record last year. Now a nice pass inside the Clark. And the foul.
To let this one go. A really nice job by Smith. Back to the zone and the trap.
Clark finds Joyner wide open for 3. Clark tips it back. Smith for the 3 ball. Looks good.
That's the second time in a row. I don't think he gets off the floor very high.
You're right. Here he is on the offensive end.
He will be a matchup problem for the Panthers, but then again, he's a matchup problem for everybody.
Clark. Morcell, he was spotting up, he was ready. Who's going to be able to kind of step up and be a scorer? I mean, Curry has 12 points tonight. Look at this, alley-oop, Clark.
What a pass! What a pass! Sometimes you're going to turn it over, and that's been part of his problem. This is really a heck of a pass.
They are one of their last 17 from the field. Clark with the kick, corner three. That hits.
That's the second triple in that deep corner by Casey Morsell.
For Hunter Tyson, another three-pointer. As Clark tries to answer. He does.
He
Jack
needs
Clark
to get hot.
He shot 4 of 14 against Louisville while scoring 14 points. Clark on the drive. Can't get it. The putback. And one for Jack Clark.
I want Jack Clark for NC State to start to come alive. And I called for it right before the break. Our lineup on the floor for Clemson right now. This is a great extra effort by Jack.
Burns has 18. Morsell with 13. Terquavian Smith has 17. Clark again, second three.
Burns beats Clark, reverse good, and the Wolfpack's got the lead.
So you're playing off Burns a little bit because you don't want him to get that drive. But see, you have to be patient. If you can't go, then you got to attack, and you got to attack by getting the ball in the interior of that zone, either with the dribble or the pass.
There's Clark, squeezes baseline, Burns another assist. Jack Clark's got 4. Another look, the big fella with the clean bounce pass. State by 7.
He returned against Boston College last Saturday. Seems to be full strength off of that groin injury. 4th turnover by North Carolina. Morsell trying to make them pay.
The Wolfpack moving the ball well. Jack Clark. And Terquavian Smith wanting to get the basketball into the hot hands of Jarkel Joyner, encouraging his teammate to get going down the floor. Jack Clark on the...
He's got the double figures in scoring. Appleby. Joyner. Clark on the alley-oop.
Fast break points galore for the Wolfpack. Jarkel Joyner finding Jack Clark.
Kevin Keats trying to get this team back to the NCAA tournament. Clark the steal, and the bounce pass. It's Ross with the hammer.
And I told them, there's a lot that's been talked about. The game is the game. But I said, guys, as Clark puts one down.
Ryan Young just picked up his second foul for Duke. Clark, step back. They have hit some high degree of difficulty shots tonight. 2 or 3 times tonight. Filipowski starts to run at him. Now DJ, nifty pass to Morsell, gives it to Clark, who went over the top and dunked it over Lively to get a chance for the 3-point play. Last couple of misses have resulted in a little bit of fatigue and some good defense by Duke, obviously. And the steal. Jack Clark by himself. And the punch.
It's great anticipation by Clark up the line, doing a great job on a lateral pass. And
didn't have much choice. He's now 1 for 12 from behind the arc on the season. How about that pass? And Clark's going to finish. Burns a really good passer.
It's so effective because his credibility as a shooter is so good.
Clark lines it up, and it rattles in from three-point land.
Boy, what do you do?
When you take care of your team, they take care of business. As a college player or return, Padula going around the back and gave it away. Joyner on the feed for Clark, and he'll stuff it home.
A double-digit assist for Jarkel Joyner. If you're going to try to take it all the way off a dribble move, their help side's too good.
And Kevin Keats told us this morning this is a tough matchup for them. Jack Clark with a steal and lays it in.
Just a bit of a lazy pass, just trying to get it back. A roll replace action.
Clark for 3. Final minute of the first half. Clemson to by a half dozen.
Same play again, that roll replace action.
Deep one for Clark. And it goes.
And then the roll action, so all the defense is going to the roll. Shefflin recovers, but Jack Clark replaces up.
Jack Clark hit a couple of big threes in the first half for the Wolfpack.
I'm so impressed with Clemson's defense. Good cut.
And how about a nice, pretty bounce pass from Burns? And State within 3.
Well, DJ Burns posting up on the wing, and just Middlebrooks was able to break contact and get around, knock that ball away. Just a lazy pass for NC State.
Now a turnover and a run out for Smith. Whoa!